at Italy for the SoftTyres F2 League. The race will be underway in about um, what time is it? 26. So in about 4 minutes the race will be underway. We have 9 drivers in, and the top 5 will qualify for the F1 League round 4. I am back from holiday, so I am the commentator again, and I'm stressed out. Already have a viewer already. Hello to you. I'm gonna presume it might be Thomas, or could be. So essentially, the top 5 for the top 5 for this race will qualify for the F1 League this week, and this will be happening every Monday, similar time. Also, I'm sorry if audio quality is a bit rubbish. Yes, sure. What's your username? Yeah, I'm sorry for the low audio quality. My headset broke today, so I'm having to use some old iPhone headphones. So, also it could be my PS4, but Norwegian boy. Okay, I will invite you. There you go. So 11 drivers in, and Norwegian boy might be coming soon as well. You can pick whatever team you want, and yeah, I've only just come back to my own house, so any team, Norwegian boy. So in about 2 minutes we will be underway. I am so stressed out, honestly. So we'll have 18 minutes of qualifying, 25% race. So basically, Season 2 of SoftTyres F1 format. Strict corner cutting, dynamic weather. Oh, I hope for a wet race. The wet race in the SoftTyres F1 League was slightly hectic last season at Monza. By which I mean, yeah, I punted everyone off, but good, Sam's in. Come on, Sam. So we have 13 drivers. Time is 6:29 BST. I think we'll be ready up in just a few minutes. Well, a few seconds really. As it is now 6:30. Jake's readied up, so I think we are ready. I'm pretty sure Jake doesn't even need to race in this, but yeah, I'm racing on Wednesday. I'm back off my holiday finally. So yeah, and I'll be commentating on the SoftTyres F1 League. Probably alone, but no more Gary. So we are now going into qualifying. I'm just going to share the stream to the F2 and the F1 chat. So hopefully I don't lag out. I mean, I haven't lagged out a lot recently, so that's quite good. Hopefully we have good clean racing. Hopefully it's a wet race, but I cannot promise anything. Because we're just waiting for Jackson now. Last season's commentator for the F1, and now we're waiting for everyone. No, I'm racing in the F1 League on Wednesday, but I'm the commentator for the F2 on Thursday. Because we are now in qualifying, 17 minutes to go. Who will be first on track? Hello, the other Norwegian boy. This is Adam, go side up, commentating. As we have someone coming out now, who is this? It is Timbered BJE. Coming out off the pit lane and completely cutting the first chicane. Of course. We also have XMR out on their out lap. And Timbered BJ is going for the toe, I believe. Yeah, now it's XMR out in front in the Alpha Tauri car. I'm driving on career mode. I just so much career mode on holiday. So going down the DRS straight into about to go into a Scary. Yeah, I'm sorry about the sound. I'm having to use some old iPhone headphones because my headset broke today. Or it's my PlayStation. Either one of the two. Hold on, let me just check. Is the sound gone now? Alright, has that made it any better? As XMR goes onto their lap. As Timbered BJ goes into the pits, obviously must have invalidated at Parabolica. Into the first chicane, that might be an invalidation. I'm not too sure. Actually, as NASA's has retired. Hold on, I'm just lap. There's yellow flags. Oh, what's happened there with NASA? And it's a Red Bull in front. Who's that? That's until it goes missing a front wing. You hate to see it. Oh, that's XMR off at Lesmo 2. As you see, I presume that's a Norwegian boy going through it out on the grass. So the first person who's going to be setting a lap probably is the Norwegian boy, unless that's an invalidation. Now on the straight leading up to Parabolica. Yes, I know. My headset broke earlier today, so I'm having to use some old iPhone headphones. So as Norwegian boy sets a 1:21.4, decent lap, but I do expect it to be beat, as it does immediately by Jackson. Immediately. A 1:19.3. I think that might be up near the grid. I think White Claw with a 1:22 dead. Let's see. Sam is currently on a lap leading up to Parabolica now. Not invalidated, so could have a decent. Unless he invalidates out of Parabolica, which I don't think he does. Sam goes a 1:22.0. We have Purple Ant-Man at Ascari. Joel, is that how you say it? Going to up on the run up to the second chicane. We have Sultan, who's about to finish the lap. 1:20.9. Jake must have invalidated. Is that Jake coming out? No, that's a Mercedes coming in, I believe. It's Purple Ant-Man. And so it goes back on their outlap. But Jackson's still quickest. By quite a fair bit. 7/10 is that. Two people watching. Okay, what the hell? Alright, back at 3. A lot of people on the outlap. Quite a few on the in lap. How's Jolo must have been validated. Timber BJ on the lap now, unless they're on their in lap. The number 73 tracing point, and NASA has left. As Timber BJ goes into P4 with a 120.9. Is Jolo going for another lap? Currently Lesmo 1 right now. Lesmo 2. Oh, on the gravel, that's a spin. Oh, is he going to get the first Ferrari? Jake, oof. Jesus. NASA is back. Wearing the pink helmet and pink and red helmet for Antoine Hubert and Godzilla. That's good to see. So Jolo spinning out of Lesmo 2. Such an easy place to drop it. Charlie MG on a lap right now, coming up to the second chicane. A very easy chicane to invalidate. I don't think he has. So we are on board with Charlie MG. Oh, how did he keep that? Obviously with Jackson's on his outlap, still very secure in P1. Oh, a little twitch coming out of Ascari as well. It's not been a very clean lap for Charlie at the moment. There's yellow flags in sector 1. Not like the people cutting the first chicane. As I believe he's still valid. It's a 120.0, 900. Yeah, 900. Wait, is that 9? Yeah, 900ths of a second. Thousandths of a second faster than Sam. So Jake's on a lap now, leading up to Parabolica. Will this be the lap for pole? Currently second place in the championship. New driver for Haas in the F1 League. Beautiful through Parabolica there. Such an easy place to invalidate. It's only enough for P4. Okay, 120.3. As Purple Ant-Man is on a lap now. He's in turn 3. Yellow's in sector 1. It's Ferrari, I believe that might be Jake. Yellow's coming out of Ascari. There's a Rello who must have... Is that White Claw? Nah, I must be letting people go. Let's watch Purple Ant-Man. Or is it out of fuel maybe? No, it's a Racing Point. Is that Timbered? Yeah, it's Timbered. Who must be out of fuel. Purple Ant-Man now leading up to Ascari. Another easy place to invalidate, but much easier on this year's game than last year's. On the run up to Parabolica now. 8 minutes to go of this qualifying session. At the moment, Jackson 7/10 in front of Charlie. Where will Purple Ant-Man put himself? P8, 121.1. An okay lap. So we have the AlphaTauri coming out of the pits now. Oh! What's happened to White Claw and what's happened up at Lesmo 1? What has happened up at Lesmo 1 between White Claw and Norwegian Boy? What has happened there? Currently spectating Jackson, so we might be able to see what's happened. Have a look at the onboard, see if he's still there. Oh, could that be a beat? Looks like they've just come together. Looks like they've just... yes, I am racing on Wednesday. At Italy. This is why we're at Italy today. The top 5 will qualify for Italy. The only change in the calendar for the qualifying races is we're not doing Monaco in the qualifying races, we're doing Spa instead. And there will be no qualifying race, I don't think, for Singapore. Because there's no qualifying. Oh, it looks like it's... Vamos! As Jackson does come into the pits, invalidated. I think he's just not doing good right now. He just still says Jackson's just set his lap. Let's have a look at Sultan on his lap, I believe. Currently P6. As Sam goes out for his out lap. Jolo's also in his out lap. XMR, and so it goes. I think Jackson is set for pole position. No one's near him. No, this is just the qualifying for the race. The top 5 in the race will qualify for the F1 on that week, because it looks like Sultan may have run out of fuel. Yeah, I believe he has. Yeah. Timber BJ goes flat out. Yeah, no, I think Lucas will be picking teams for them, or they'll be able to pick their own teams. I'm not sure how that'll work yet. That's up to Lucas. Oh, it's off the racing line to let him pass, but he turned into me. Okay, that might be looked at if Whiteclaw or you, for that matter, qualify. See, I don't know what that means, but on the run up to Ascari now, Timber BG, currently P5. He's invalidated. How's Sam doing in the Williams for We Races 1? Currently not invalidated. Nice through the second chicane. Going through Lesmo 2. Does he hit the gravel? No, that's a beautiful line through Lesmo 2. Beautiful. But will he improve by thousandths of a second? He's purple through sector 2. So this could either be the pole lap, well, provisional pole lap, or the second place lap. As Jolo sets a 120.7, I forgot to mention that. Oh, did he have a snap of oversteer there in Parabolica? He does improve, it's 119.6. Good lap there from Sam. Jake's still in the pit. That's how it goes, just butchering Ascari. That's all I can say. Timber BJ, Jolo, sorting all lap. So nobody's on an invalid lap. Is that Jake coming out? That's Jake coming out of the pit lane. So what do I think about robbing Yeah, I don't want to say it because I don't want the stream to be, well, it's not even monetized anyway, but what do I think about Robin Koch? You know I'm a Leeds fan, so thanks for bringing it up. I think he's a brilliant centre-back. Well, I haven't seen him play, but I think he's a brilliant option. 2 German caps. Good option for Leeds, as we see Jake cutting everywhere. Brilliant option. Only 14 million as well, so he's a better price than Ben White. What Brighton were asking for was an absolutely stupid price in 30 million, 40 million, or whatever they wanted for him. As we see, Purple Ant-Man on the lap now. Jake's... Oh, that's a big crash for Jake, and he's out. Big crash at Scary. Poor Jake. 2 minutes to go in this session. Obviously pushing too hard on his outlap. So, if people can improve like Anto it goes, and potentially Timbered if he can get out on time, then this might be a bit of a disaster for Jake. Jackson's now on his outlap to try and defend his pole position. I still think he'll get a pole, unless Sam can put on a set of tyres and come out, or Charlie and G can improve by 7/10 of a second. I think pole is Jackson's his first race. Or is it second race? I don't know if he raced last week. I'm not sure, but and so it goes. I saw a joke at the Jigo side that someone said then when FIFA starts randomising transfers, I mean, it was a pretty random transfer. It wasn't linked previously, but apparently we're in the market for a second Rodrigo as well, if you would believe it. So as we watch, and so it goes. Can he outqualify Jake? He's only 500ths of a second behind. As the track is becoming more grippy, this could be a bit of a disaster for Jake. And Sam's retired as well. What's happened to Sam? Where on track is Sam? Is he at Lesmo 2? Oh, where Sam is, but what has happened to him? Jackson starts his lap now. What has happened to Sam? I still think he might be P2, unless And So It Goes can put in a beautiful lap. Where is Sam on the track? Is he just retired in the pit lane, or he could? I think he might have retired in the pit lane. So everyone's on the final laps now, and so it goes. There's yellows at Ascari. Who's spun there? It's a racing point by the looks of things. But as we look now, as Antonio goes, will have the toe. This could be brilliant for him. Go around Parabolica now. With the toe of the tracing point. Sultan has retired as well. What's the lap for Antonio goes? It's P4, 120.0. Jesus, Charlie's just getting so lucky with all this. Just 7,000ths of a second. If Sam hadn't have improved, then 3 cars would be set by that, be split by less than 100th of a second. So see, Jackson's on a lap now. Is this an improvement? It is an improvement by just over a tenth. By just over a tenth of a second. Charlie goes almost on pole, the 119.3. Jolo's invalidated, so just cross the line, Jolo. So, what a qualifying session. Quite a few crashes though, so might be for a good race here. Top. So, NASA with no time. White Claw gambling on the medium tyres. Nah, I can't wait for later this week either. So, is there any grid penalties? There's a lot of incidents. New liveries, yeah. No grid penalties either, so I'm not turning off screen chat, who. I'm sorry, this is how I stream. Okay? Like, I I would not be able to read comments otherwise. Plus, I find it a lot easier, if you get me, who. Also, who, why aren't you racing? So we're about to be on the grid for the qualifying race. Top 5 will qualify. Hoob is probably getting angrier that screen chat is still on. Is this any better? I'm sorry, I can't help anything. What? Alright, I can't help anything, Norwegian boy, I'm sorry. I am really sorry, but... Alright, 4 red lights, 5 red lights now. It's a 1-2 for Alfa Romeo, I've just noticed. Lights out, away we go. Timber BJE with a jump start already. Was that a jump start from, and so it goes as well? Jake up into P2. What has happened to Purple Ant-Man? There's been a few crashes. That's Purple Ant-Man. NASA's fine, excellent. Front wings going everywhere. This is pandemonium. And so it goes down into P2. Jake in P1 at the moment. Jackson, what a terrible start for him. And Charlie for that matter. 2 Alfa Romeos side by side as Jackson gets the better of Charlie. Another bad start from Sam as well as Jolo goes in front of him. Oh, was that a crash in the back? By Tim? No, it wasn't. It was just debris. Oh, and it almost it's a crash. And Timber BJ is now out. Sultan has a 5-second penalty. White Claw has a 5-second penalty. And that's a safety car. Hello, Meow Pal. I do remember you. I don't know what your username is or if you're in the F1 League, but I remember trying to pronounce your name loads at Bahrain. So, at the safety car we have Jake Marsh leading, followed by And So It Goes, who might have a penalty, but he might just win a good start. As that is And So It Goes coming into the pit lane now. Tibbard has left. So, a lot of people pitting. What tyres will we be pitting for? Mediums or hards? I see hards, I see mediums. Either tyre can go to the end. As shown by me at Canada last season. Oh, that's Charlie being held up. That's not good for him at all, if he wants to qualify. White Claw currently in P2. Jake weaving behind the safety car, hasn't stopped yet. I think he may be switching to just a normal race strategy. Will he have the pace? I'm not sure. So let's check what tyres everyone's on. So we have Jake and White Claw still on the soft, and so it goes. Sam, Charlie, Jolo are all on the hard. Everyone else is on the mediums. So what a start for the race! I so wish safety cars were in F1 League last season for all of it. It would have just made it so much easier. But hopefully we have a good safety car restart. As the number 49 Ferrari of Jake Marsh 2005. He doesn't even need to qualify. He's already got the Haas seat. So technically at this moment in time, Charlie MG would qualify because Jake already has a seat. Predicted pit stop strategy then. The one stop. Why would they pick for hards later? Thanks AWS Insights. As Sultan has also retired. That's Jake into the pits now. Was that a mistake from Jake not pitting earlier? He will fall right back down. Onto the medium tyre. He'll have better tyres at the end than all the medium runners. Probably not than the hard runners, but this should be an interesting race now. No more pit stops, just racing. Probably another safety car, but who knows? Is this a mistake from Jake though? Should he have pitted on the previous lap? As White Claw now leads. What happened to Sultan? I have no idea. We were involved with the Timber BJ incident, I believe. I think he might have hit him. Sultan's just left. I don't know what has happened. Okay, clips ruin. Please don't use language like that. There might be children watching. I know you'll probably be frustrated, but yeah, don't curse. There might be kids watching. Safety car is in this lap then. White Claw leading, up 11 positions. Somehow. He hasn't pit, of course. Oh, and 3 drivers with 5-second penalties. As we have White Claw now. Another penalty for Jolo. We're not fighting you. Please, chats, just watch the race now. As back we go now. Racing again. Oh, is that Jackson overtaking? Is that overtaking before the start-finish line, I see? And so it goes. Brilliant restart for him. And the Alfa Romeos as well, side by side with White Claw. This might get ugly. And ooh, over the curve. Oh, there's a spin from and so it goes. Half spin. And a few people have pit. White Claw leads again. But Charlie won't be having any of that. Neither will Jackson. This is gonna get ugly. This is gonna get ugly. Over the curve goes White Claw. Latter also getting involved in the racing. What a restart already. Will there be anyone spinning at Lesmo 2 though? No, the front 4. No one's spinning it through Lesmo 2. I don't believe. There's still a... Oh yeah, it's still pitted. So, shocking restart from them. Where's... Jacob in P6 at the moment. Whoa, who's off the track? So Jackson leads, currently, with White Claw looking for a move in Parabolica. Couldn't quite get the move done, but side by side now. Side by side, obviously with the SoftTyres advantage. White Claw leads. Charlie MG speeding into the pit lane now. Obviously with damage, as Jake's also in the pits. Why Jake pit? Has he got front wing damage or has he got a drive-through? Might have a drive-through. Yeah, he's got a drive-through by the looks of things. White Claw leads from Jackson, Lasser, XMR and Purple Ant-Man. It's been a chaotic race so far. Only 3 people watching this race. Absolutely thrilling scenes. I will try get a better headset sorted out for Thursday, I promise. Oh! 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 And that's White Claw spun around. Jackson now in the lead. Resetting to track. The AlphaTauri will have to get out of his way. Maybe the Mercedes as well. As White Claw and Purple Ant-Man will be side by side in the Scary last round for White Claw. Resets to track again. That will be a pit stop. As Jackson now leads by 1.5 seconds. The top 5 are very far from 16 seconds. But with Jake catching up massively. Jackson sets the fastest lap on 1:23. It'll be the death of us all, sort of. Sort of excited because he was on the track, so people were driving alongside him and he wanted to fix, so crashed him out. Okay, Jolo gets penalty, White Claw gets penalty speeding in the pit lane. It's all going off now. Jackson now with a 2.3 second lead over Lasser, who didn't set a lap, don't forget. It's been a brilliant start for Lasser and XMR and Purple Ant-Man as well, making up 11, 7 and 4 positions respectively. Okay, please clip it because stewarding will still be in effect and grid penalties might be issued for the next round of the F2. Who is Meow Pow? Meow Pow is Meow Pow. Swishy is in the F1 league. Meow Pow. Is there any battles? There's Charlie MG and the Norwegian boy going at it. And there's also And So It Goes and Jake quite close to each other. Jake on the mediums, And So It Goes on the hards. I think a Norwegian boy gets a 3-second time penalty, so we want Jackson saying swishy. I just defend result. Alright, no, it's fine, yeah, pal. Jake sets the fastest lap now. In the top 5 as well. How many penalties does everyone have actually? Let's have a look. Director. Jackson has 5 seconds. NASA has a penalty, so that'll probably be 3 seconds. XMR has nothing. Purple Ant-Man, 3 seconds. Jake, no penalty. And so it goes 3 seconds. And Sam, 5 seconds. Charlie, 8 seconds, but he might have said 5 of those in the pit lane. Norwegian boy, 8 seconds. Jolo, 6 seconds. No, 2 penalties, that'd be 12 seconds then, wouldn't it? White Claw, 14 seconds. Sultan, 5 seconds, but has retired and BJ, yeah. So nobody's close to each other at the moment. Charlie MG06, fastest lap of the race so far. Sam, ooh, and so it goes with a bit of a zero. Charlie MG has retired. What's happened there at Ascari? Let's have a look from Jolo's point of view. I can't see if he's just lost it on exit. So it's Charlie as well out and not qualifying. And so it goes into the pits again for SoftTyres and a new front wing, potentially going for fastest lap, but only the top 5 who qualify. Well, unless Jake qualifies and then it's top 6, but so at the moment qualifying will be Jackson, NASA, XMR, Purple Ant-Man and Sam. Nobody's racing each other at the moment. Antonio's 10-second time penalty for corner cutting. I don't think he cares anymore. I think he's trying to black flag. There's 10-second time penalty for P10. Jackson on to lap 9 now. 6 seconds in front of NASA. There's just no action happening. It's just like fine. Norwegian boy, 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. Doesn't really affect Salt because he's in P7, but so currently Jackson winning, NASA, XLR, Purple Ant-Man, and Sam. His real name is Sam. He's not called Andy. All qualified. Jake already has a seat in F1. He's replaced Gareth at Haas so he's my teammate. As yellow's in sector 3 and sector 1, who's that? That's White Claw. What's gone off? Was he with Jolo maybe? What the hell's happened to Antonio? Has Antonio been disqualified? I believe he may have been. No, 10-second time penalty for White Claw. Neither of the Red Bulls now in contention. I think, yeah, Antonio is now out. White Claw, Mason also. It's a VSC. Is that then? Yeah. So we have 8 runners at the moment. VSC is out, so it won't close the field up at all. Yes, this race, as I would say, has had some biblical scenes. That's all I can say. I mean, even the commentary, even me losing my headset a few hours before the race was not great. And I've had to go out as well, so I only came back 15 minutes before the start, desperately trying to find a mic, so I could commentate. So I've been pretty stressed out. 40 minutes, it's been a disaster. Almost half the grid hasn't finished. VSC is still out. And VSC's done drive-through penalty for Purple Ant-Man. But that's not good at all. He's P4. This could be a disaster for him. So, will Norwegian boy, I presume Jolo gets another 5-second penalty all the way back, so it doesn't really affect anything. Jake Marsh 3-second time penalty, but he's already got a seat, so that doesn't really affect anything. Jacob and medium target. That's Purple Ant-Man serving his penalty. Will he come out in front of the Norwegian boy? It's going to be close. Nah, it's not even going to be close. So Purple Ant-Man is still qualifying at this moment in time. Lap 11 now. Yeah, some of the drivers in the F2 are faster than the F1 drivers. Mainly Jackson is fast, Jake is quite fast, Sam on his day is quite fast, NASA's decently quick. But this will only happen until these qualifying races will only happen if voted in, of course, because this is only a trial run of it at the moment. Will only happen till the end of this season because there's a shortage of drivers in the F1, as Sam now gets a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. Jake did do qualifying at Singapore with me on the same tyre, and I think I was about a tenth faster, but it depends on the track. For some tracks I'm quite quick, some tracks I'm really slow. But especially Jake, he's got second in F2. Me and Jake at some tracks are a similar pace, some tracks I'm faster, some tracks he's way faster. But the issue with me is I'm quick, I just don't have any race pace or racecraft. That's all. That's why I haven't scored any points yet. Plus I've just been on holiday for 2 weeks with no Wi-Fi, which is not good. So at the moment, Skills Virus, jeez, he's rapid. It's going to be Williams' domination this season in the F1 League. Plus, I believe Sally did say before the season started that he would only do half. Norwegian boy with another 3-second time penalty. He would only race half the season. I don't know if that's true or not. It's completely up to him. But it's just going to be Williams' domination. Jolo, another penalty. I believe he will be close to a black flag by now. As Jackson on the final lap now. I've been on that cam for so long. Why? Jackson miles in front of anybody. Lights to flag victory. Just flawless drive essentially. Perfect through almost every corner. Yes, I will be in the Monza race. I've been on holiday for 2 weeks. That's why I couldn't do Zandvoort or Silverstone. But I am back for the foreseeable future. I've got my GCSEs to worry about as well, so I won't be as fast, but rounding the final corner, Jackson is apparently flying. Will this be the fastest lap? It's a 5-second time penalty for Jackson for an unserved penalty, but that will not matter. Jackson wins the race by an absolute mile. Nasser, P2, good start, a good race from him. Up 11 places. I mean, XMR P3, who would have thought it? Up 7 positions. Jake P4, he's already got... Yeah, alright, so it's Sam P5, Purple Ant-Man P6. I can't lie, an entertaining race to say the least. But our qualifiers for the race are Jackson, Nasser, XMR, Andy Forrest 13, also known as Sam, and Purple Ant-Man. Jake already has a seat, so that's why he's not qualified. Brilliant race today. I can't wait to actually be racing again with these guys as well. So thanks everyone for watching. Comment your reactions. I'm probably going to stop commentating now, because I'm going to be messaging the F1 chat. Sorry for the bad audio quality as well. So the qualifiers are I'll need to take a screenshot of that. I will send it to that. So thanks everyone for watching. Goodbye. Thank you very much, Bo Latuna as well.